So from the title, you have seen that I manifested a new job within a week, and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it, explain to you how I did it, and hopefully it inspires you, basically. So let me just give you a little bit of a background. So I completely work for myself. I have my own business, I have my YouTube, it's all that kind of stuff, right? And I have been doing that for almost like the past year, and I love it. But I wanted to, just to like test my manifestation, just to have a bit of fun with it, just have a bit of fun with it. I knew that I could manifest a job easily, and I was like, I'm just going to be playful with it. And another thing is that, yes, I've been working for myself. I just wanted a bit of a change. I wanted a bit of like an extra income. I wanted a bit of like a change of scenery, because obviously one thing of working for yourself, that yes, you have all your free time and it is amazing, it's wonderful, I love it, I'm so grateful for it, but obviously you don't get to interact with as many people, and it's just, for me, it's just nice to like switch it up, meet new people. I wanted to like develop myself. I'm on this whole like personal development journey as it is. So I was like, do you know what, let's just see, let's just go for it, right? There's nothing bad that can come from it. I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to be getting some more money, and like, who knows, you can like network with people and all that stuff, and grow your skills and whatever it is. So I didn't have any particular job in mind. I just knew that I was going to manifest a job. I knew I was going to manifest a job quite quickly. I didn't have a set time frame in my mind. I just didn't have very much resistance to it, because like I said, I didn't have anything particular in mind. I just knew that I want to do this for like, let's say the next 6 months, like till the end of the year, just a bit of like a change of scenery, and just to test myself, because why not, right? And another thing that I had decided, right, because you know, your girl has been self-employed for just over a year now, right? I don't want to go back to a normal 9 to 5. Like, I don't want to be sat in an office necessarily like 5 days a week, whatever. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, if that is your path, if that's what you want to do, 100%. It's just not for me. It's the whole reason why I became self-employed in general, because I realized it's just not the lifestyle that I want for myself. So although I didn't have a particular job in mind, I did say to myself, and I did decide, that I'm only going to be working 3 days a week. I want Tuesday to Thursday, so that I get like a long weekend. I can focus on my other stuff. Like, this is not going to take over what I do already. It's just something extra. It's just personal development. It's just whatever. But I am only doing Tuesday to Thursday if I want. That is what I had decided. So let me just get a little bit into it. I mentioned this in my previous video about placebo effects, right? And I've noticed that I have a placebo effect when it comes to my bathroom for some reason. When it comes to either me being in the shower or just being in my bathroom in general, I have manifested quite a few things in that space. It's literally just there. In that bathroom, I've manifested a lot of things, whether it comes to specific people, when it comes to relationships, when I've manifested friends and I've wanted like particular type of friends. Whenever I like go back and I think about like, you know, when was the moment that I like decided on that thing, I decided on that thing, put that intention out there, I had the feelings of it already being done, etc. It always goes back to my bathroom. I don't know why. I honestly couldn't tell you why. It's a placebo effect for me. It works for me. If you have a room in your house that works, if you have a special journal, etc., like check out my video on placebo effects. But you could have a particular journal that you do this with, that you use as a placebo effect, a particular area in your house, like whatever it is, right? But I've noticed I manifest a lot of things in that particular bathroom, and again, this job is one of them. So I was literally in the shower, and I'm gonna insert stuff, but I'd started to like apply, because yes, with manifestation, let me backtrack on that. When it comes to manifestation, it's not about you just deciding on what you want and deciding that you already have it and feeling that you want it, etc., and then just sitting there. Like, I'm not like, okay, it can happen. Like, let's take money, for example. You can decide that you want a particular amount of money, and you don't necessarily have to do anything particular for it. A family member could send it to you, like anything could happen, right? But sometimes action is inevitable, and normally with certain things, you do still have to take action. Like, let's say, for example, me being a YouTuber and wanting to, like, initially when I was like manifesting that I have like 1,000 subscribers, for example, if I never made a YouTube channel, how am I going to get 1,000 subscribers? Like, you do have to take action in some sense, right? And so for me, when it comes to jobs, obviously I thought, okay, I've decided on what I want and I know what I want, but I'm still going to go and like apply for stuff and look for things that even meet that criteria. Or I just know as well that even at like my previous job before, when I had like applied for it, they wanted like a certain amount of days, but I said to myself, no, I'm doing this amount of days and I want that amount of days, and that is, that is what I want, that is what I'm gonna get. And I did get it. So I wasn't too concerned about what they said on their like description, but like I said, I had nothing in particular. I basically just saw it as like a game. If you see your manifestations as a game and you're just like, do you know what, it would be fun for me to just try and manifest XYZ, you don't have any resistance to it, and so it's going to make it just so much easier for you because there isn't that resistance. You're not doing it out of fear, you're not so like attached to the result. It makes it so much easier. So yeah, so for me, I just saw this as a game. Let me just see what I can get that is going to allow me to do the Tuesday to Thursday like I want, that is going to pay well. I don't know if you guys can hear me because my neighbor is doing, I don't know what he is doing. I think he's like building something. I don't know. Anyway, made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I had declared in my bathroom, I felt it as true. An assumption persisted in hardens into fact, as 𝗘𝗫𝗣𝗟𝗍𝗟 said. And yeah, I'd done all of that and I didn't think too much about it. I just knew, and I decided there and then, it is already done. I decided to myself, it is done. I have the job in which I work Tuesday to Thursday. It pays well. That's it. I just decided it was done. I was applying to stuff, etc. And then literally on like a random day, like I said, about maybe less than a week later from me applying, or about a week, I need to double check the dates, but I'll like insert stuff. I then randomly get like this email saying that, like, congratulations, you've basically passed it to the next stage. We want to invite you to like a Zoom call interview thing, I kid you not. I don't remember applying for this particular job. I don't know how they got my email. Nothing that I was reading in there, I was like, I don't recognize the name. I don't recognize the role. Like, when did I actually apply for this? I genuinely don't know, right? Literally the next day at like 9:30, you have like this group. It wasn't even like an interview. It's just like a group Zoom call. And then you have to answer questions afterwards, basically. I did that. Again, I answered the questions and thought nothing of it. And then literally a few hours later, I get a call to say like, congratulations, you've got it. You've been invited to like the induction day, And again, I'm just like, okay, I don't really know what this role is. It's not something I applied for. It's not something I've ever done before. Again, let me just go for it. At the time, when I think back, I wasn't even thinking like, oh, like this could be my manifestation. I was literally just going with the flow because again, I didn't know all the details. I didn't know, and I came to find out in the induction that yes, you get to choose your days. So like I said, I'm already self-employed as it is from having my own business, etc. And this job has also allowed me to continue to be self-employed. Like, I am still self-employed. I get to choose, you get to choose your days. You don't have like a boss in a sense. You can leave, I could call tomorrow and say, I don't want to do it anymore, and leave. You get paid weekly. Like, although, okay, I didn't put in like the little specifics about the fact that, that I am still self-employed and all that kind of stuff, and that I get paid weekly. But the main thing for me was about the days and me being able to choose my days, and me at a minimum being able to do the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that is it. And that is everything that I got. I literally went with the flow. I saw the manifestation as me just playing a game with myself. I wasn't too serious about it because, and I had a lot less resistance because, like I said, I work for myself as it is, right? I can manifest money as it is through my business, etc., etc. Like, I didn't have any stress. It wasn't a thing where it's like, for me, oh my gosh, if I don't get this particular job, if I don't get any job, then, you know, it's gonna, like, you know, things are gonna be so bad, except, like, I didn't have any of that resistance. And I know that other people might, but I'm just sharing my personal experience. So maybe it can inspire you guys, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a job, for example. It can inspire you with something else. But my biggest takeaway from this particular manifestation and me seeing from myself how things played out is to see your manifestations as a game. Like, none of this is meant to be serious. Things seem more serious because we have these worries in this world, mainly about, like, money, for example, and what we have to pay for, etc., etc. But you don't have to, like, it's not meant to be hard. Nothing about manifestation is meant to be hard. Nothing about life necessarily is meant to be hard. Like, we were put here to create our own reality. And, you know, that is such a beautiful thing that brings you so much freedom. It's not meant to be hard. It is our innate ability, in the same way that it is our innate ability to breathe, to blink, all that kind of stuff. It is our innate ability to be able to create. So my biggest takeaway is, even just to build your confidence, play with your manifestations. Decide on something that you want to manifest and be playful with it. Like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to manifest whatever it is? The more playful with it you are, the less resistance you will have, and I promise you it will come to you a lot quicker and a lot easier, because you're not resisting. You're just seeing this as a game. Like, whenever you're trying to manifest something, see it as a game. Don't be attached to the outcome. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy thinking about it. Enjoy living in your head with that thing already done. Enjoy doing whatever technique you're doing because it makes you feel good. Like, enjoy just being in your head and deciding that particular thing is already done, and it will come to you so much faster, so much easier. And you'll even be surprised because you'll get extra things that you didn't necessarily, that you wasn't even thinking about, that makes it 10 times better. Like, for me, for example, with it paying weekly and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I hope there's some stuff you can take away from this video. I just wanted to make it really quickly. My biggest thing is to just be playful and try your best to not have as much resistance, or start with things that you know you can be playful about, to build up your confidence, and for you to see for yourself what works for you, and then use that for the things that you feel you might have more resistance to, or you feel might be harder, etc., etc. So yeah, I hope this has helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.